I'm gonna assume that the time is up. Give me a moment. Do 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 do. Um, where is it? There it is. Just dance, gonna be okay. Do 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 do, just dance, spin that record, babe. Hi, it's me, Poison, and you're watching whatever this is. We're doing fairly good. I'm gonna switch this model to one that's a little less resource intensive. I just wanted to open up with this one. This model is the same as my other one. It's just this one has the Shaw also. And we're gonna be updating this model. So we're gonna use this. How are you doing? Gotta go to the ends. There it is. Let's see. That's good to hear. I'm glad things have kinda evened out a little bit. I'm gonna turn my audio playback on for a little bit. I think I have some playback going. I do. Do. La la la. I think I fixed it. Meow 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 meow. Yay! Well, hello. It is me, Poison. And I fixed my audio playback. Yay! But yeah, we received some more homophobic slash transphobic comments. So you know what that means. That means we use our most feminine models. And because this face is now 4 months old, I'm gonna update it and we're gonna give it my new face and we'll use that model. I went ahead and did some pre-rigging, made the skeleton up again. I did a lot of the stuff that takes a while. I figured we would program the ears together because that can be interesting. And we would do the mats together because that is the shiny and pretty part. I saved all the best parts of bottle making just for you guys. Isn't that great? Ba-dum ba bum 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 bum. And then we're gonna play peak. We're gonna have the peak of content. We're gonna be a real gamer. Let's go to the live scene. We're in the middle of a hostile government takeover. Here's a fun fact. This model and the model that has the Shaw in front is actually, this model also has the Shaw. It's just invisible. We can show it by turning the model to the side. So it will show on a transparent map, but doesn't show on the model. So when it's doing the transparency, you'll see the glitter from it, but you won't see the actual item, which kind of gives it a bow effect, which I think is pretty cool. We're in the middle of a hostile government takeover. I wish I could think about it more, but I gotta go to work. But we're gonna start with doing some mats. And then we're gonna do the jiggle physics, and the ear physics. But yeah, we made the stuff. I'm gonna turn the circles off. This is updated version of the model I'm currently using. Hello, Raz. We gave them a chest because we getting. I honestly, I should do every time I get a mean comment, I make the chest just a little bit bigger. We will smash all the haters with our massive chest. Lucky my breasts are small and humble, guess I would use them as a weapon. Ole, ole, ole. That's a Shakira reference as a side note. Da 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 da. Boy, oh me. Get out. We're just really quickly going through here and doing all of these. But yeah, this is the fun part. So it's like, I'm gonna do this part live. Let's use this as the base. And I'm gonna do like really dark reds. Also, I apologize for like if you hear the like motorbikes or whatever is going on outside. They're trying to find out who has the smallest member. And so they're making as much noise as possible to figure out who it is. Because I think those like the mufflers and stuff should be banned within city limits. Because in a city, those are so obnoxious. Speaking of obnoxious, sorry I'm so late for stream today. I had to do my actual job. So I had to go into work and we were doing some mapping things and it would have been done in like 15 minutes, but the boss wanted to personally oversee every aspect of it, which meant that like they were using a trackpad and like going each point individually. I'm like, are you sure you don't want me to like break out my draw pad so we can like do this a bit more efficiently? And they're like, no, no, this is fine. This is good. I'm like, okay. You are the boss. And as I can't sign my own paycheck, I will just go along with it. I want to create like this shine gradient. It's going to be super shiny right now, but that's because I haven't set it to gradient. There we go. Okay, what's that yellow? There we go. I assume this is using gold, yeah. Um, let's do this. Set mixed to be high. Because I want it to be like mostly just a gloss. I mean, I guess if I really wanted it to be just a gloss effect, doing something like this would probably be better. Turn the emission up. Let's turn the lights out. Go back to this. And I'm going to turn this matte cap off. I'm trying to see the shine. Okay, there is a little bit of a shine. Dun, 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 dun. Emission brightness. I feel like I like the cube map, but I don't think it does as good for this. Hey, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate it. We are close to being monetized on YouTube. We are monetized on Twitch, but I would like to get all my platforms to monetize status. Also, when you subscribe or follow, you get a small cat at the bottom of the screen. And then you can switch the cat by clicking on the stream avatar's icon or link, which I will pin that. Or just copy paste it. Let's see. We're not going to use these as the color eyes. We're going to switch those, but we're gonna do that in Unity. Oh, hey, there it goes. It posted it uh, after I posted the other link. Sometimes if you don't get a pet to spawn at the bottom of the screen after subscribing, just send in like a message saying hi, exclamation point, lurk, meow, woof, anything, honestly. I'm trying to think of other songs, but that's the only thing playing in my head right now, and it's on loop. It's a TikTok audio. Let's see. I'm just gonna quickly set all of these to the same thing. That's just gonna make life easier. This is definitely one of my favorite. Oh, Control Z. This is definitely one of my favorite models that I own and that I make. I think I need to go through, turn this off. Set this to cut out. And that looks fine. Let's bring the light back on. I don't know exactly how to set this light differently. So let's take the model and turn them until we have partial light on the model. We want half in light, half in dark. In order to do that, okay, let's slightly turn. That works. I do that so that way I can see how my normal maps are working. Normal maps affect light, and that's how it gives dimension to objects. So if I don't have light shining on an object, the normal map won't do anything. Let's see. I already know I want this to be set at cutout, render off, shading, realistic, and we're gonna do a ruby. Actually, this one might be good for a cube map. Go to gold, and then switch the gold to ruby red. And we're gonna make it slightly emissive. And then another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the shading to realistic and then take this diamond map that I've made. Hi there, I'm Darple Entertainment. I like animations and like my newest one. Yeah, I always go back to people and watch, like, I will 99% of the time click on your profile because I'm always curious to see who sees my stuff and what kind of like my demographic is. So I'll definitely click on your thing and watch it after stream. And more than likely, hit a like. I try not to watch anything live because we've had people abuse me showing things live, so we don't do that anymore. Because I'm the one who gets the TOS ban. I mean, I've got it revoked every time, but like, yeah, definitely. I always believe in supporting other creators, especially other small creators who are like getting started. And I love animation. So there's a high chance that I will enjoy. I've attempted doing some 2D animations on the channel. I think we have a video up about it, but like it's hard. My starting soon screen is a fully animated though scene that's supposed to basically just be my insomniatic routine. Turn this intensity up. And I think I'm actually going to make this pan, but ever so slowly, so that way it can have a glint. Now that part is going to be hard to see until we look at the other part. Emission, turn this emission down, because that will get in the way. If you're using normal maps, if you make your object too emissive, because normal map once again is light, it can't cast shadow on itself. So you'll end up with a situation where you basically don't get the full effect of your normal map. Let's see. I'm gonna go here, glitter. We're gonna use large glitter. Switch it to red. Turn its brightness up. Reduce the amount to like 20. Something like that. We want to like have this very visible. There we go. One of the things I like about the bunny VTuber model is the fact that I get to use body glitter with it. it's always been my more fun, like, texture model. I mean, my Soap Dragon model right now is my favorite as far as that goes. But before Soap Dragon, this model was the one that, like, I was the most experimental with as far as, like, skin and everything goes. So you want it to use the normals. Speaking of which, I did not set this glitter to act upon normal map, and I need it to. Okay, go back to body skin, use normals, layers. You want only one layer. Size, small, brightness, go all the way up. And I think that's mostly what I want. Let's see. I've debated instead of using a clear coat, using a matte cap for the skin because I like the control I have over these more. I would do gradient, and we'll use this. Oh, whoops. I need to copy paste, rename, test, go back to here, and I want to grab this one. Yeah, make sure that's the right. Yep, fix now. And make sure it went through. It did. And set color to this. Base color mix. Light color mix. So that's what it looks like. I could see where that would have a use. Does not have a use in this. Yeah, we'll just stick to our clear map. Because I like how this looks anyways. Copy, make sure this is the same values. Paste, got it. So it's layered 10 on the face, but if it's layered 10 on the face, we gotta like double that at minimum on the body. Because the body covers a lot more surface. I use this to kind of get like a sweat effect or like a skin glisten. Control C, Control C, Control C. I feel like I'm gonna copy this one and move it over because I copied my Lupa model's uh, clear coat, and I don't know if I necessarily like that for this. number 1, and then let me go here, copy, paste. This one actually is better. But if I paste it there, I need to paste it on the face. So that way they don't mismatch in color. But take this from 100, and we're gonna take it down to 10. And I'm gonna grab the bunny model, and we're gonna turn it just a little bit so we can make sure that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, let's go to the face. The face, I want to do a little bit of body glitter, but not a lot. That's sequin. Um, I just want it to be ever so slight. I might just turn this down. Turn that up. I might use square, because I tend to like how square looks a little bit better from a distance. I think that works. I might go to this one and switch it to square as well. Turn this down. Because it's body glitter, so it's not supposed to be like super intense that you can't see through it. And the face just needs some, just for the fact that I don't want there to be too much disconnect between the face and the body. Okay, let's go ahead and do these eyes. Realistic. Grab my normal map. It's time to zoom in. Oh gosh. Okay. I know I want to do a matte cap gradient. I typically make these eyes red as well. And there's red already in this eye, so that shouldn't be too hard of a task. But I do want it to have a gleam. By the way, I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. Set this to transparent. Hit exit, fix now. Wonder why it's not going to the edge. Okay, it is going to the edge. I've also in the past, with this model, made it to when the lights are off, the eyes turn yellow for the more animalistic effect. Let's try a cube map instead. Okay. This needs the normal map. Shading. Realistic. And now, with a lot of my models, I make it iridescent. But I might not do that with this one. Yeah, you can't see it if I make it the same red. Honestly, might do black. I may just have this blacked out. In the past, the eye was like a pink heart. Like the center part, at least. I could still do that. But I like my models to look significantly different from each other. Even like when it's the second iteration of the same model. I like it to have a lot of features like that puts it apart. We're in the middle of a set this to 2, 2, stoichiatric, realistic. I'm gonna turn this up. I think I'm gonna leave that how it is, the eyes. Poyomi tune, go here. Believe this is the right one. Shading, set it to realistic. I do always debate if I want to do a shadow tint, but I think we're good with how it is. Let's see. Let's do clear coat. Drag this on. We're gonna set this to like a red. And we want it to be fairly visible. And we're gonna do 2 and 4. There we go. Lock in. Lock it in. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and lock this in. Hello, Raider. I hope you're doing well. We are doing some updated physics and some updated mats on this VTuber model. I'm locking in some of these because I think they're how I want them. I think we're onto hair. Well, eyelashes and then hair. Set this to fade. I do these at the same time because they're in the same area and they kind of overlap where they cover. Shading, realistic. I want to matte cap. Let's just do a custom one. And we're gonna set it to like a red, but like a dark red. And then we're gonna have it mix with the color. This. Fix now. I like to turn the emission up, make sure it's working. That's the area we're doing. Then I'm gonna mix it with the base color, which is black. Do that twice. And then just turn this up ever so slightly till we start seeing some change. Take it back a little bit. I'm gonna go directional light, turn the lights out. I'll need to revisit that. It's a little too thick. Unlock.
According to the judgment of the
Hey!
oratrice mécanique
Thank you so much for
d'analyse
the follow.
cardinale.
Raider Fox 209 just followed.
Oh, yeah. Yay! You can have more control over your pet on Twitch. We also have fun Twitch redeems that also have animations. Thank you so much, by the way. Let's see. But yeah, this is a bit too intense. Yep. Thank you. We do have Wednesday typically off streams, but we do stream Thursday. Tonight we had to be delayed because we work as an ecologist. And our boss made us do the map. Well, made us watch them do the map. Instead of letting me do it. And I was like, I could have done it in 15 minutes, but instead it took 4 hours. And I was one of the last people to leave the office. But it's all for the animals. And it's for conservation land, so like try not to give them too hard of a time. That's much better. We wanted it to be like this because we use bloom to make the glitter show up, like how it does on this model, like before. I've done this with it, we're we update our old we have like a few models that get updates regularly, and it's just because like they're the core models. This model originally was made for an Easter event that I did. Which like it was one of my favorite like because my normal hair color is green, but I really love red also. And so this model lets me do something with red hair. When we hit monetization on YouTube, we're going to also make a model for, well, probably more than one model for free and put them up for people to download and they can use it in like Wardo for whatever they want. But that's our, we have a lot of models that we could put up there, but we set that like goal. So I'm holding to it. Though I'm having to stay strong because I really enjoy making models and I can't use all like 250. So like a lot of them are just collecting dust. We'll probably make like a folder of like the past models that I'm not gonna use anymore and be like, if you want to use it in a video game or like for whatever. Because a lot of my models are actually VR chat compatible. And the ones that aren't have the ability to become fairly easily. They haven't tested the materials too much in VR chat, which is the only reason why I don't have any of them up currently. Let's see. I want this. Oh, I was like, why can't I change this? It got set to like a blank slate. I'm gonna use this red. Fix down. What area? I don't want to work on the ponytail first. I want to work on the bangs first and copy what goes on there. Okay, not that. This one. Realistic. And make sure this is jacked onto this. And we're going to turn the lights back on, but at a 0.3, just to help us see the normal map on the hair. Then matte cap. Hello. I hope you're doing well, Pedro. By the way, if I ever mispronounce your name, feel free to correct me. I have a hearing disability, a lisp, and dyslexia. It will happen. It is to this day surprising I made it through grad school. Let's start with this. Setting this to low transparency. Fix now. And not top pinch, we want gradient. Okay. Thank you so much. I always appreciate anyone coming by, even if it's just to say hi, because as long as you do that, your pet will spawn at the bottom of the screen, and that makes me so happy when I look down there and just see how many people visited. So thank you so much. I feel I'm not that far out of grad school. I'm still very early in my career. I need this to be more intense so that we get more this. Okay, exit. Let's mix it with the base color. I want to keep it wine red, so we're gonna need to make these move down further. So I really like the wine red color. Oh, you know, it was hard at first. I do use Vroid before I do all of like this custom rigging on it. Which helps a lot. I think. So are you trying to make uh an anthropomorphic model more like, let me see if I can find them real fast. More like this? Or are you trying to make something that's more like human with like animal parts? Because I will say, using Vroid to make something like this is hard. I tried several times, but doing something more like this is my squirrel girl, is a little easier. I have not pulled the squirrel girl model out. It's so long. I forgot what it looked like. Scroll back to my no Shaw. I love using the model where like if I'm working on a specific model that's been made before, I love using it while I work on it so people can see like where it was and where it's going. I like being able to show that progress. If you ever get stuck, feel free to like listen. It I have been making these now for like 2 years, and I have programming on my side. Some of my models do not look good before Unity. Unity, I fixed them. And I would also say, sometimes it's really hard to make a pre-existing concept in Vroid, uh, because you're limited on shapes. Is there a specific part that you struggle with? Or is it like more just like generally just difficult? Because if you ever need like tips or tricks, feel free to like tweet me, leave a comment on a video, or like Bluesky me, or I guess Twitch doesn't let you leave messages. Feel free to ask them wherever you can reach out. That is, listen, do not be hard on yourself for that. That's something where I'm like, I'm not that great of a 2D artist. So like I work with a lot of like more simple like shapes and stuff. The Shaw on this bunny is made with hair, and then I re-rigged the hair to follow the shoulder bones. Hey, if you want to learn Blender, I highly suggest. It's way more flexible. It's just a bit of an undertaking, but if you learn it, you're not as limited as if you use Vroid. Also 2D, another very like cool option. And 2D VTubers are still in generally more popular than 3D VTubers, even though a lot of 2D VTubers now have 3D models. And that might shift, but right now, 2D is like where a lot of the popularity is. Um, I like 3D because I love hair physics. And 2D can do some hair physics, but not like I can. I thought about one of the things that would be a cool idea is to like offer my services or like make it a commission thing where I take someone's model and I program the mats on Unity because I feel like this is one of the steps that's like a little more difficult but can really like finish the image. Hey, I am also not a great artist. Before I started doing art, well, I'm not I feel like I've gotten a lot better. But before uh like 2 years ago, the only things that I had drawn were for my anatomy and physiology classes, like cat anatomy and stuff, and then plants. I've drew a lot of plants because my special field in ecology is like plant ecology. Well, specifically, I'm a plant scientist, which means I like to use plants for like environmental engineering and find the best ways to use them in general. So not the type that memorizes plants. That's a botanist. Let's see. I wanted to make these like Schwarzschild crystals. So let me grab this, the normal map, replace it with this, and we're gonna go and take it, and we're gonna loop it, and we want to offset by 13, by 13, and then cube map. I would like just, we're gonna try this first. Because I'm also thinking maybe Ruby. Emission. Then I want to make it transparent. I do like how that looks. Special glitter. Turn this up. We want to make sure these are squares. I think that would be the like the way to do it too. Because like all they would need to do is tell me what materials they wanted things to be made out of, and I could just like go through Unity, program the hair and stuff. Because I also think that's where I'm like my stronger skills lie. Because my art skills are getting there. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. I'm good at faces, specifically makeup. Let's use normals. And I would like to... So it's on additive right now. So if I want this to be visible, I need to do this, go gradient, and we're going to take the edges, make them that, center, transparent, fix now, emission, and I wanted the normal strength to be super weak because the goal is to basically get the edges to be visible. So that way we really get the glass effect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do have like imposter syndrome, so sometimes it's really hard. That's why I corrected myself when I said I wasn't good. I was like, no, don't say you're not good. I also uh, try to maintain the advice I give others, which is to never let yourself just critique yourself without saying how you can do better. Because like that that way you always stay constructive. Okay, this fix down, and we want to. Okay, do I need to reverse this? No, the white. Yeah, the white is going to the center. And the blue is on the edge. So I do need to reverse this. This part needs to be transparent. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Because I want it to be glass. Okay, let's take this normal map, stoichiometry. We're gonna set these off. And we're gonna go like 3, 3. I wanna come down here, set this to like 100, make it large. Uh, 50? Because we're going for like crystal. So you need a lot of those geometric edges. I might not be able to cube map. And instead, need to do a second mat cap. Good night. Have a good day at school. Make good choices. Gradient. And we want to do this. Invisible, invisible. Fix now. Directional light. We're going to turn this to 0. See, I'm debating whether that should stay like this or if it should be moved to Ruby. That's the thing that I'm having the hardest time with. I think that's what I want from the hair, though. So I can go ahead and copy paste this. I might want it a little darker. Definitely want this one darker. Gradient. Set that, fix now. And mixed. Hit copy, go to here, hit paste. Yeah, let's do that. Copy, and then paste. Because I'm doing that as like an undertone. Hide the circles. The shiny teeth in me. Let's see. Let's move on to the hearts. Poyomi tune. Fade. Additive. Go here. File. Save as. Well, they're right there. So they should be in here. A, D. Yeah, I don't see them. There they are. Alpha is transparent. Hit apply. It's on the normal map. Fix. Intensify. Cut the edge. Realistic. I think these might do better with a cube map. So I have two normal maps that I'm debating for this one. or using this. I think this one's better. And then I do want it to be emissive. Glitter. Square. And red. Brightness can be high. Turn this up. Set to 100. Use normals. Set to 200. There we go. I think that's ready to lock in. Poyomi tune. Realistic. Matte cap. Gradient. Choose this red. Okay. We're gonna have to open that file. Import bunny textures. You're looking for the stock inks. There they are. Filter, effect, normal map. Make it a little less intense. File, save as, import. STK. Alpha transparent. Normal map. Cut out. This. I want this to be very, 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 very slight. So 0.5. Make sure this is also mixing with base color and light. Special glitter. Small. And I wanted to use normals. Like that. And I think that's ready. Because that one's simple. Poyomi tune. Cutout. Shading. Realistic. Now that shouldn't affect too much. I thought I was working on this. Shine. Normals. Honestly, I don't think I need anything for the normal map. Like, I guess I could technically use this just to make it tighter to the hand. And then, like, do that. Basically just using my body normal map on it. So that way the shine on it is a little more like how I want it to be. Special. Glitter. Red. Actually, no. I think we're gonna leave this black. Black with the shine. Lock in. Okay. Now we're working on the centerpiece. Realistic. Cube map. Similar thing. Let's try the other one. No, not that one. We could once again use this just so that way the shine contours to the body. But we would just want to make this super light. I'm gonna bring the brightness down on this part. Where is it? This. Because I kind of liked doing this on this outfit. Set this glitter size to larger, 100, and smaller. Okay, let's do the hairband. Because we're almost finished after this. I like to do fade. Set it with this. 3, 3, and 2, 1. Off. Yeah, I think I can just do one myself. Because it's just going to be reds. It just needs to be way brighter than the surrounding. And let's hit exit. Fix now. Gradient. Replace. See, I now, this is where I debate red or clear for the ears. That's the hardest debate of this outfit. Cube map. Switch to add. Special. Glitter. I want it to use base color. This also reminds me, I forgot to switch the other two to add. Which I believe they're, for the most part, black. So it won't do too much. Honestly, the effect that it does, I probably won't see in here. Shading. Realistic. On cutout. Need to grab whichever one doesn't have an emission. This one. You definitely want the multiply up. Lock in. Okay. Make sure everything's locked in. We got to do this. There we go. This doesn't need anything. Oh, actually, I make the mistake of making this too bright very frequently. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. Because I want to make sure that I can use the emissions bloom on other things. Special, glitter, switch this to square, use base color, 20. And we do want to use normals. $100. Zoom in. There we go. Lock in. Whoops. Cut out. Okay. I just need to make sure it's using cutout. Lock it in. Unlock. Cutout. Lock in. That's good. That's good. That's good. Lock in. Okay, that's all locked in. I do just need to figure out if these are going to be crystal or ruby, because I might end up liking them better ruby. No. Okay, repeat that. Switching that to red. There's something that's still white. What is still white? Ah, this. Then if I did that, probably want to make it more fade. I think that kind of goes with the outfit a little bit better. Plus, I've not done this yet. Okay, let's go into the model. Face. Always update. Body, hair, update. Update. Bangs. We want to preset front hair, gravity off, stiffness up, front hair, gravity low but not off, stiffness that, ponytail, long hair, gravity reduced, ribbon, set this to accessory, leave as is, chest, make sure this is on spring bone, I want to do hard spring, limit distance, ear, you know what, let's do a hard spring again. Save changes, hit play, and now it's just gotta do its load thing. By the way, if you're watching and enjoying the content, if you want to hit that like button, it helps push out my videos, which is very useful. I'd also like to say thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are all amazing. I'm gonna BRB while this loads, and I'm gonna put us on the BRB screen. I'm coming back. I want you all to know. Oh, my face tracker. Whoops. Yeah. Grab my headset. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna hide this. Grab the bunny. And time to shake it. Okay. Hair's fine. Ears need adjustment. Let's see. I like how there's accessory cape, hard spring hair, short hair, skirt, soft skirt, and tail. But there's no, like, ear. It doesn't take as long to load once I've done it once. That first time just takes a while. I need to like have a way to like program that centerpiece to stand still. And I never know like how to do that. If I limit that, oh maybe if I set an anchor. Okay, so anchoring it does well, like setting limit distance to 0 seems like it does what I need it to. And then I want to see about raising spring. I want to make sure these values are... Oh, you know what? Actually, use one to test one thing and the other to test the other. So this one is going to have the more like strong settings, and the other one is going to have more muted. I do think I'm want to get less stiff either way. Honestly, don't notice that much difference between them. I do wish they moved faster. don't know what setting that is. I'm just gonna set this to that. And then the other one, this to that. Grab the bunny. So that one's moving a lot more wildly. I believe. Yeah. So velocity, I do want that turned up, but not to that height. I'm gonna turn this down and turn that down. So this ear is on this side, that ear is on the other side. Okay. That ear is not okay. It was close to okay. They do want it bouncy. Another option I was thinking, let me reset this. I believe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I also thought about maybe doing bone cloth. Accessory. Let's hit play. Sometimes when I do this though, it freezes up. Yeah, I think bone cloth might actually be the uh, better option. Let's see, this one's spring bone. This one is bone cloth. I want to turn gravity up a little bit. I need to make sure I know what the tether compression does. I'm pretty sure I remember. But one of them gives me like a jiggle. So we are looking for shape restoration. Cloth type, mesh wire mode, animation, pose, custom, angle restoration, shape restoration. Okay. Basically, one is fine, but if the constraint is too strong, Cloth will not stretch. I want it to stretch. So we're gonna set it to like 8.7. Because the stretch is what's gonna like make it bounce. See. Yeah, I kinda like that bounce more. Hello, the Nope. I hope you're doing well. We are doing the ear physics on this model. Testing out how I want them to be, which is like, I want them to jiggle a bit. I kind of want them to be in between these two. Like, not quite that. Let's see. I feel like the bone cloth, which is the one that this ear's using, yeah, is the option I want to go with. Let's see. Stiffness, turn this down. Limit angle, turn that down. Turn this down. Turn this down. Turn this up. And turn this down. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm gonna need this to be a lot less stiff. Because I can set both ears to the same physics. I'm good. I started a new anime. Oh, well, it is 2025. I wish it was 2026 because there's a lot of games coming out that I really want to play. And I think a lot of them aren't going to come out until 2026. So I wait on fated breath. Let's see. Stabilizing time. Turn this up. Turn this down. Turn this down. Turn this up. Turn this down. Turn this down. I believe I turned that up. Let's see. Move the bunny more. Shake the bunny. I think I need to turn its stabilization time way up. Because that should be... The hard thing is always telling which direction I'm supposed to move things. I feel I have insomnia, and people think that that means you don't sleep, and they're not fully wrong, but you do sleep when you don't want to. You stay up for so long and then just pass out for very long periods of time. So I feel. I think if I go to here, turn this up, turn this way down, turn this way down, then I'll start to be where I need to be. Worst case scenario, this ear, although silly, is moving, and I like that. Yeah, I think I like this ear more. So let's go inside, and we're gonna take this left ear, and we're gonna delete this, grab this ear, go to the neck, head, this ear. So it's the second ear from the top. This one, hit back, save. Congratulations on your alpha alpha of GTA 10. I'm stuck waiting for games because I sadly live in the past. Let's take this off. Grab the bunny. Ear. I don't like how like low it's moving. So maybe if I turn the stabilization time down, that'll help. Once I get these ears, I'm pretty much ready to export. And we are so happy about that, because then I can go play games. I think we might be pretty much there. Hopefully. Because the only thing I could think is to make it maybe just a little bit more stiff and bring this down just a tad bit. Turn this up just a little. Turn this down just a tad. And we'll test that out. And as long as nothing breaks, we can export. Oh, God. I've watched all of the dubbed parts of One Piece. I've not watched much of the newer stuff. I've watched bits and pieces of the newer stuff. Wait, not that one. I'm turning my audio playback off because it's starting to melt my brain. There we go. Click bunny. Shake. Yay. I think that's probably gonna be fine. At least for this. Because we can always like try it more later. Honestly, the one piece was the friendship we found out along the way. Personally, I don't know how they still write for it because I would be like wanting to work on something new. Like, not that One Piece isn't great, but I definitely would like, hey, we're gonna put this down for like 5 years. We'll come back to it later. Well, I guess it's their moneymaker, so like it makes sense. I just have ADHD and could never focus on something for that long. It would be many difficult. Wardo, new mod. New mod, we are gonna call it uh poison poison ruby bunny. Create mod. Is that in the future? I did watch I did watch like over the shoulder of someone like an episode and I did not see those characters. So I wouldn't not believe it. It's long enough that they could probably use a new cast. Honestly, I love animes that don't follow a central cast or that's like switch up the cast frequently. That was one of the positive things about Boruto a little bit was in the beginning they followed around the different characters. And those were always my favorite episodes of Naruto when you would follow like say Hinata or like Neji. Okay, I think we can go ahead and switch to active mode. Build, build that VTuber. And because that's building, we'll go ahead and pull up Wordo on the other computer because we'll want to test it, and if it works, we'll be moving it over. I think out of those people, my favorite characters out of that cast would have been Nami and Robin. They didn't really have many characters. Yes, I use Wordo. That is, I make them all of my VTuber models are made specifically as Wordo mod files because they can hold so much more data that way. Also, it's really nice to have all the programmed animations. Let's see. Me close up. I want to show this start screen here. Where am I? So this start screen, this full animated one, was made in Wordo, and it goes through like a insomniatic routine of getting up out of bed, changing outfits, and then getting on the computer, and then going back to bed after stretching. I, because I'm a 3D VTuber, I don't really use VTube Studio. Uh, as far as for 3D VTubing, I've always heard that VNyan, like VNYAN, and Wardo are like top tier. And as far as I'm aware, I maintain that. I really like the things you can do on Wardo when it comes to like Twitch integration stuff. So like Twitch integration stuff. Oh, mute this. Trying to go to my redeems. I have to reload my Twitch monitor. Because it was mad at me. We've been having really bad internet problems here lately because the power keeps flashing. Let me click the redeems. Okay, there we go. I like the fact that you can do these things like in Wordo. And we also have like like these are all redeems I have set up in oh, I do use OBS, but I do agree if you actually update your OBS, that's when it will do the most like annoying things. Okay, grab this, drag my character over. There was a while there where I couldn't get my mic setting stuff to work right in OBS. Its built-in noise gate is terrible. I use a plugin. Oh, 100%. I haven't known organization since I make the only way that my desktop gets clean is when I make a folder called desktop and just drag everything into it and pretend it doesn't exist. Part of it's because like as an artist, programmer, etc., I save a lot to the desktop so that way I can easy access it in my other programs. And then I forget to like erase the second file. I have a lot of things I need to exit out of. So that way things run smoother. Yeah, I I create mini rat's nest. Okay, let me hit exit, escape. I have to do the exit escape thing so that way I can actually access my stuff. Because now it does the auto try to sign into Twitch, which this one I try not to sign into Twitch on because it messes up with my redeems on my other computer. Let's see, go to the poison section. Now I might have to do some fun things with the light settings. I need you to stop moving. Just to make sure this is how I want it. And then I pull out. I Okay, Lucky Charms I do not relate to. For me, it's typically some form of candy. Like I forget in my room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Let's I want to change this pose so that way. I need like arms down by the side. It's looking like it's fine. The ears aren't like too ridiculous. Kind of hard because it's a black outfit on a black background, but I think I could probably have more jiggle physics in the chest.
Not enough latex.
Hey. That's it. I'm quitting VTubing. That was the last comment. I'm done. I'm done with this. I feel like I could just add just a little bit more jiggle. It looks like I have the Sharingan. Or the Mangekyo Sharingan. You know what? One of the Uchiha probably has that. You know, I have uh 2 water bottles, Coke, uh my various medications, a bunch of opalite animals. Nyan. Like the chest like jiggle for this works, but it doesn't work in the sense like when I do this and I like move, it doesn't really move with me, which means it takes a lot of force. But yeah, no, I am a messy person. Except for like at work where I'm clean, I keep a lot of things very
What
messy.
about when you throw it back for Jesus?
Oh, it's probably going to jiggle a lot for throwing it back for Jesus. Let's see. Actually, very demure. Oh, that was the PNG tuber collab redeem that I have on my Twitch. Which people redeem for viewer points. It allows them to basically collab as a PNG tuber in the top right hand corner as a cat that has its head stuck in a piece of bread. Cats used to be a very big part of my brand, but that was many a models ago. But I still use cats a lot of the times for like uh other things like down at the bottom of the screen or for like to represent the viewers whenever they chat.
Yes, Hinlo, Yarn, and Bread Cat, and I haven't been updated to be something more on brand.
That's because we don't know what our brand is. Our brand is yes. Yeah, I think just a little bit more movement would be nice. And I'll use uh let me type in loop. Closest thing I can think of would be a green poison slime that bounces instead of moves. I do like that, but I we would have to make the bounce. But it would be very like lab, very science experimenty. And I do love slimes. Slimes are my favorite RPG creature. I am in North America. It is also night. It's like 11 p.m. Oh, I thought you were saying that you were going to be making a bouncing slime that talks. I mean, I could do it in 3D. I do have that one slime game on Unity that I never finished. I would have to like rig it to my face or like my head so I can nod with it, but uh that is in California, I believe. I am on Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. Let's pull Unity back up. Oh, okay. I just know that that's also the time zone for uh East West Coast. I assume you have either a video game that you really like that's on that time zone, or a friend in that time zone that you game with, or a VTuber or a streamer that you watch that goes live at that time. I'm gonna make those guesses for why you know. Let's see. This. So we have the distance limited. That's good. Stiffness. We're just gonna turn this down from a 0.6 to a 0.5. Hit back, save, hit play. Oh, you're in North America? I thought you said you were in Japan. That's a bit better. Wardo. Switch to active mode. Build that mod. Oh, okay. We're doing it, and we're doing it decently. An adequate job is being done. Oh yeah, remember Raz, if I have the other Wardo up, the redeems won't work. I do need to drink water. It's supposed to work on this one when I do that. Like, if it's not working on one, it's supposed to work on the other. But right now it's not working on either. Okay. Let's see. I need to go to the P's. There it is. Replace. I'll have to restart both Wordos. Well, I mean, I'll have to restart the Wordo I stream with. Okay. Let's see. I need to make sure that this switches over to the right one. So we're going to click Poison Oak. And then we'll switch it back. Animation. I need to set this. We're going to set it to this one. Cat. Oh, that's why. I'm trying to get it to move, but it's not moving that much. Let me set. Oh god. This is why I don't use UI Live. Lean forwards. I'm trying to move. Okay, yeah, I know it's moving. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get bloom set correctly. And make sure that that is all gonna work out. So I need to turn the bloom intensity down, the threshold up. There we go. I went to show arm. Yeah, there we go. I think that's all good. That means we're ready to move this model over to the streaming computer. So we're going to switch to me close-up while I make that transfer. And we're just going to hope that just because like the... Gosh. I don't know if that was loud for you guys, but things just fell. Everything's falling apart. Okay, exit. Because all the tracking stuff worked. So I don't need that up. I need to do my Woowa dailies, which don't take too long, but I don't want to forget to do them. Okay, we might have just a tad bit of lag here while I upload the new model to the drive. So I'm going to go ahead and switch us to BRB mode to reduce my internet load, so that way everything transfers more smoothly. I also do need to restart Wardo, so that way my redeems go back to working. So, BRB. I can still speak, as a side note. I am just making the file transfers. Ooh, you know what? While that file transfers, I'm also just going to go ahead and pull up Woowa on the other computer. Be right back. I've got my jaw pad on this entire time. I've not needed it at all. I drink water because of hydration. But I do, if I'm being honest, I do drink more juices. Click home. I'm gonna have this up in the background. Yay, the model has been moved up. Now I just gotta download it. I use the internet to transfer my models from one computer to the other. So it goes up into my drive, and then I can download it on the other drive once it's moved over. Now we've just got to pull up Wardo on the other computer again, so my redeems work. Move this to the right folder. Okay. Now we can exit these things. I don't know about you, or if it's just the amount of models I own and have stored, but Wardo sometimes takes forever to launch. There we go. All I had to do was say that, and Wardo decided to go ahead and start pulling up. Pulling up this. Oh, Raz, can you switch my category to Wua real fast? Because I'm gonna just do my dailies here. Which should only take me like 10 minutes. Because I'm doing the expedited route version. And as long as it doesn't restart, I'll go ahead and move us to the live scene. Okay. For some reason, Wardo now makes me reauthorize every time. Calibrate eye facial. There we go. Let's see. Grab this. Live scene. Wow. Do me close up. Just for a moment. Let's set the bloom properties right, so that way we make the most of this model's like crystal effects. Intensity. Directional light. I'm just gonna turn directional light off. We'll just be in the dark. At least lighting wise. Most of my models look better with like a no light situation because I use so many glow effects. Back to the live scene. Hi, it's me, Poison. And we're doing our dailies, Wua edition. Let's see. Dip-a-doo. Switch my category. Weathering waves. Done. Twitch gets mad if I don't switch my category. Oh gosh. Let me minimize some things on my other monitor. There we go. Well, I honestly don't really like using her ult for the coordinated attack because I just like playing Belova. I don't really use her as a sub DPS. Okay. Then we just gotta pick up these. Guidebook claim. Oh, that almost finished all of my dailies. Gotta go there. And that should finish my dailies, and I can switch to peak. Like I said, this is gonna be really fast. Um,
Prelude to arrival. Will the approaching sounds be beautiful?
oh, it's probably gonna be faster to teleport here. Yeah. I'm glad I decided to switch. Can't do Ella because she swims fast. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. It's like I could have sworn it was deeper here.
Who will sink into the depths with me? Oh, this will be fun.
Symphony of life. Where is
Goodbye.
rejoicing?
I've almost completely finished the battle pass, I think. Yeah, I'm at 67 out of 70. Oh wait. I lied. There's one last thing I have to do, and that's spend some of my resin. When I thought the green like loaded up just as fast as the blue resource, I was like, oh, I'll just save it up. But now that I know that they don't load at the same time, yeah, I don't want to not spend my resource. I don't know if I farmed my boss materials for the week.
I'll keep you company.
Symphony of life.
Oh, this will be fun.
Will the approaching sounds be the soul never entombed?
Take a breath and wait. Sleep in the whispers of silence.
Oblivion.
The bright side is this is a very fast way to do
I'll be there.
resin spending, and it's the thing I need the most.
Symphony of life. Heat echoes.
Riptides engulfed by sea's venom.
Pull from within.
We did it.
Are we there yet?
Claim. Continue. Oh, there's one of these. These are typically also fast. Oh, it's a flower. Make it all blue. Okay. Blue, red, yellow, blue. Oh, whoops. Red, red, blue. Make it all blue. Let's see. This becoming green would help. Oh, we get 4 moves. So I know green is involved. Ooh, this one's actually a little more complicated. I have a feeling these two needs to change colors. Yeah, that wasn't the right answer. Oh, maybe this. Yeah, we did it. Last one. Make it all blue. I like that this time the puzzles were different, because the past few puzzles were basically the same puzzle 3 times. This is the most connected. So that means you go green next, red next, blue next. Oh, whoops. Oh, that green was left. So, yellow, red, green, blue. I think I might have just rapidly clicked too fast, because that was the same answer I gave before. Let's see. And that's all good. Okay. Me close up, and I gotta switch my category once more to peak. Close. Hold this open. Switch. Peak. Which has a lot of viewers. It's peaking. Play on Vulkan or play using DX12. I don't know the difference. This is gonna be my first time playing Peak. I think my bunny model might give me an advantage. Because, you know, I could just jump up the mountain. Yeah. Oh. The game said no. Play. Yeah, no, I'm gonna check out your channel after stream. Now let's see if it loads. There we go. Live scene. Oh no, no problem. I feel. Sometimes I'm forgetful. But no, I remember. Ooh, I got a passport. Can I look at my passport? Ooh, I can change my color. Green. Because it's my signature. Can I change my name? Doesn't look like I can. Look, it's me! Now boarding. Oh wait. Press E to board flight. Yeah, start. Uh, it's quiet. Audio. I guess I can turn up the stream volume on it. Music. Let me see something. Click through my microphones real fast. I think that's the right one. And I'm gonna do push to talk. Okay. There we go. Ooh, binoculars. Backpack. Sure, day one. Ooh, carabiner. Oh gosh. How do I drop something? Oh, Q. notes. Oh no, my thing, it's running away. Oh no, I'm probably not supposed to drink that yet. Let's go. How to. Sprint. Walk. Keep moving. Jump. Yeah. Okay. Hold while in air to wall grab.
Look at you run into the wilderness.
Same. Always lend a helping hand. Life is pain. Stay alert. Stay alive. Don't overpack. I didn't know how to put things in my backpack. Oh, okay, so that's how I do it? Okay, I see. I feel like well, I drank an energy drink accidentally already. Jellyfish? Oh god. Jellyfish was not nice. I don't need a guidebook. We're going on a trip through this place. Soaring through this place. Wherever I am. Do 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 do. Ooh, I'm high up. I want to climb and get the fruit. Nyeh. Oh no. Okay. I'm fine. Nyeh. I just know I'm gonna accidentally throw it. Okay. Oop. I'm becoming encumbered. Now there's Chuck. Ah. Rude. Those are spiky. Into the cave. Into the cave. Yes. Play queen. Oh. Okay. Oh, this cave? Okay, there it is. So I can't open this coconut. But I will be able to eventually, probably. Nyeh. This is easy. The frog barrier? Eh. Your suitcase. Eh. Oh no. Ow. Oh god. I'm in a hole. Oh no. I've awoken. I don't know how I fell in this hole. Oh no. Oof. Oh no. I don't think I have any fruits left. I have coconut. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up a different way. Oh no, I'm gonna, oh no. I am about to perish. Oh, mushrooms. Those are always safe to eat. What's this? Probably need first aid.
This is easy. I step away for 3 minutes and you're about to perish.
Well, it's your fault for stepping away. You know I have to be watched. Into the mist. The mist is my friend. I should restart. That was a joke start. That was me testing you to see if you guys knew what to do. Passport, go! Climbing takes less stamina. Hunger goes down slowly. Tadpole Scout? We have to get the Tadpole Scout. We're useless without our tadpole. Oh yes, I need to hurry up and finish the model that for you, so then, like, I can have you join with your model. At night. Okay, but now I know how to actually pick things up. Hello, Bing Bong. Come with me. Into the backpack you go. That's where you live now. Ooh, trail mix. Into the backpack. Frisbee? Oh, first aid. That's nice. I need this. Backpack. Carabiner. I don't know how to do the climby stuff, but it's useful. Okay, who doesn't need a flying disc? Okay, let's go. Going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. This time we won't die. Do 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 do. Okay, we went up that way. If we would have continued to go that way, that's the way it would have taken us. I don't know if this flying disc is gonna help me at all, but it's nice to have a friend. uh, Ooh, are those oranges? Okay, our stomach is full. One for the road. Oh, I don't think I can climb if I have something in my hand. Eh. Inspecting our surroundings. I wonder, can I climb up here? No! No! Well, that's why we have first aid. Not second aid, not third aid. First aid. We're fixed. Physically, not emotionally. Here we go. I'm doing better. Eh. Oh, that's a big spiky.
The Poison Girl. You're
Same.
doing amazing, sweetie.
Luggage. Bandages. Oh no, my backpack is stuck. Okay. There we go. Yum 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 yum. Delicious. Wait, what stabbed me? I didn't see myself get stabbed by anything. Okay, I can't climb up that. The green apples are poison, but I should be buffed by those. I can't be betrayed by my own element. That's not fair. I keep on messing up with the when I press the thing. This spacebar again. Hi, Spiky. Oh, that gets me anywhere extra, does it? Oh god. It pushed me to the side. I wasn't moving. It just slowly pushed me more and more to the side. Okay. I could take that route. Oh, that route seems easier. Oh, maybe that's why you take that. Okay, now I see. Ooh, we should stop for some first aid. Okay, we don't need a snack yet. Okay. Oh no! Ow. Yeah, I suck at climbing. Maybe that way would be easy for me to go. Okay. I need more stamina, so I'm gonna have to put this down and eat. They don't have health packs. Oof, if only had a little bit more stamina I could get up there. Let's see. How am I supposed to get over there? Me. I was hoping I could get myself stuck in there. I'm so close. I don't think I have anything in my backpack that can help me here. Me. But now I need it back. Oh my god. Okay. I must be strong as a coursing river, of the strength of a great river, mysterious as a river. I like this. That's a cool tool. Okay. Oh no, but those are poisonous. What if those are poisonous? Oh my god, no! Yeah, I can't make it up here. Now where should I go? Green crispberry. And they can't afford any more poison. Yeah.
Hub.
Same.
Hub 234.
Yeah, I can't make it up any further, I don't think, because of my damage that I've done to myself. Goodbye, crew world. Bleh. Your body was never found.
Oh, great heavens.
You know, I don't want them to find my body. That's embarrassing. I'm better off hidden. I want Tadpole Scout.
This ain't no weenie hut mountain.
Well, yeah, because then I would climb it easily. I did anything? Oh no, this time it looks like I didn't get first aid. Oh, yay! What did that do? Lantern? Flare? A trumpet? A compass? Oh hey, I found the balloon. I'm not very good at it.
What is that annoy? Grating. Irritating. Noise.
It's my bugle. How dare you insult my bugle? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, my balloon popped. I don't need no bugle. I'll make it without the power of music. I waste a lot of stamina by having to re-grab onto the ledges. Suitcase. Ooh, airline food. Yeah. Okay, our first jump. Stay away. No touchy. I made it! I don't like that path. I keep on trying. I kind of want to see if there's a different path this way. Oh gosh. So there is, I just need to go this way. So hard to see. I don't know why I fell there. Or is that like out of bounds mist? I think that's out of bounds mist. Can I crouch? I don't know how I'm supposed to go from here. I think I'll have to go this way that I don't want to. Oh, that was close. Okay. Do I have to go over there? Could I possibly climb here? Maybe if I had the lower difficulty, I could climb up this, but I don't know if I can climb up this with my difficulty. Okay. I cannot. That's not a ledge. Thought it was a ledge. Allegedly. Let's go this way. Because this should be easier now that I'm not so, like, hurt. Yum, 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 yum.
Famous last words.
I made it. This one or that one? Eh. I'm slowly figuring it out. All I needed to do was die a few times. Ooh, a piece of candy. Let's see. I don't think I can make it up that. Nyeh. Okay. It's so hard to tell how far I can climb because it feels like my depth perception's so off. I assume I'm supposed to go this way? Oh my god. Oh, yay! This feels like a checkpoint.
You did it. You peaks.
This is the peaks! I'm graduating high school! Yay! Ooh, marshmallow.
Light the fire and roast that marshmallow.
Same. I'ma eat these bandages for fun. Come pick me up, Dad. Oh gosh, what's that swing? Into the void.
Again.
Same. Oh, so that's part 2. That's the second part. But we peaked. At least we peaked once. Does it save there? Like, is that like the checkpoint that saves? Uh-oh. Ooh. Anti-rope. What does this do? Oh, sorry, I would have to re-peek. At least I'm in my element. Green. Ow. My rope feels too valuable to use here. Oh! I did not understand that ability correctly.
Peak. If you quit the game or fail your climb, you will always start over from the beginning, on the shore, and not from a checkpoint or save state.
Oh, okay.
The game is designed to be a continuous climb, with each expedition treated as a fresh start. Even reaching campfires does not create a save point or checkpoint.
In which case, goodbye, cruel world. But okay, I think, even though the save is not complete, the stream is. Thank you so much everyone who's come by and visited. If you don't have your own pet at the bottom of the screen, all you gotta do is hit that follow button or that subscribe on YouTube. We are so close to getting monetization over there. So if you're over here on Twitch and want to give me a subscribe on YouTube, that would be very much appreciated. We post shorts daily, and we hope to see you soon. Till then, see you then. Bye for now.